And also still touching on road safety, mopeds, dirt bikes, golf carts. You see a lot of all-terrain vehicles creeping into our neighborhoods and on our public roads. What do we need to do about that?
Well, we have a lot of complaints called in on vehicles such of that as that on roadways, and we want the public to call us because the vast majority of those vehicles are not allowed on roadways. We see things like razors, we see the golf carts, and we see the four-wheelers, and all of those are off-road vehicles. They are not allowed on the roadway for obvious reasons. They're underpowered to be on the roadways. They can't be licensed to be on the roadways, and as a result, they are very dangerous to be on the roadway. So if the public sees these, they need to give us a call. Call dispatch, and the non-emergency number at dispatch is 878-7000. That's the non-emergency number, and they can call in, and they'll immediately dispatch that information out to a deputy, and we'll send somebody right out to check on it. Now, mopeds are different. Mopeds are legal as long as the person that's operating the moped has either a motorcycle license or a driver's license. I think a lot of youngsters think that, you know, it's underpowered and it doesn't have to be licensed, which it doesn't. And they think that 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old, we can get out and drive it anywhere we want to. They can't. You must be a licensed driver, operator, to operate that moped on the roadways.
Very good. This is so great information, and I'd like to take this time to say thank you to our Laurel County Sheriff's Department for all that you're doing in every aspect, keeping our roads safer, keeping us safe from drugs and things like that. We commend your work, and thank you so much to the Laurel County Sheriff's Department.
Thank you very much. The sheriff that we have, John Root, believes in us having a safer county. You know, his family lives in Laurel County. He lives in Laurel County, and all his deputies do, and he really lives and breathes making our county a safer place in which to live. Everything we do is geared at making Laurel County a better county.
Wonderful. Let's talk about home invasions. You see a lot of this theft going on, a lot of people breaking into other people's homes. What's some safety tips that we need to watch out for that?
Right, and we do have a lot of thefts in this area, and the problem that we have, and again, Sheriff Root does address this, the problem that we have in this area is drugs, and we work on drugs every single day, and we can talk about that in a little bit, but because of some of the drug problems we have in Laurel County, we have seen an increase in thefts, including shoplifting, including people breaking in people's houses, people stealing metal that's laying loose on people's properties. There has definitely been an increase in thefts in Laurel County, and the best thing that we can tell people to do is, number one, make sure that your house is secure, make sure you lock everything up. There was a time in Laurel County when you could leave doors unlocked, even your house unlocked, and you wouldn't have any problems. Well, that day is long gone. Yeah. You have to lock everything, secure everything, put everything up, because if you don't, you are actually encouraging somebody that's driving by, that's got a drug problem, that's trying to support their drug habit. They see it, and it's like hanging a sign on it saying, "Come steal me." So right. The best thing they can do is secure everything, and if they do have a problem, you know, be sure and call law enforcement and let us at least come out and check the situation and see if there's something that we can do.
We also see a great increase of criminal activity where they're posing as they're needing help or in distress or trouble, come knocking on somebody's door, asking for help, and then when they open the door, they rob them.
That's correct, and that happens all too often. And again, the vast majority of those problems are somebody that's under the influence, because we find when we arrest people in violent crimes or in a lot of the crimes that we investigate that they either have a drug habit or they're under the influence when they commit the crime, and they're unpredictable. They're willing to take risks and do things that normal people wouldn't do, and it's, again, because they're trying to support that habit.
Well, you can take a look at the last 3 to 4 years, the increase of drugs in our community and the increase of people that's addicted to these prescription drugs, pills, meth, you know, the list goes on and on, heroin, bath salts, and all this different types of drugs. And it's mind-boggling. Why would so many people, you know, get involved in this and throw away their life for this?
Well, we found when Sheriff Root came in 2011 as a sheriff, we found that there was a significant drug problem in Laurel County. Meth was the largest problem that we had, and that first year that Sheriff Root was in, we took down over 400 meth labs. Well, in 2012 and in 2013, we've had 50 or less each year, which says that we have made a difference in the drug problem in Laurel County.
Yes.
But it continues to be a problem for us, and we have found that we eliminated the meth problem pretty much. We're still working on it, still get a few cases that we work on. However, persons involved in drugs have now resorted to selling pills. And probably that is the biggest drug problem in Laurel County right now, is the pill problem. And again, our people are aware of that, and Sheriff Root's philosophy is it doesn't matter if it's illegal and it's drug related, we're going to work on it every single day. We have a special section that works on it every single day, and if persons know of a drug dealer in your area, they can call the sheriff's office. They don't have to leave their name. They don't have to leave their phone number. We just want the information, and I promise you that we will work on it, and ultimately we will put together a case, and ultimately we will arrest any drug pushers that persons call in.